guys, welcome to the first video of I'm a Rock Boy, and in this video we're going to be going over the ultimate guide to Slayers. We will be I know there are already a lot of good tutorials out there on Slayers, but this one will go in depth for every single Slayer level, like Zombie 1, Zombie 2, Zombie 3, and Zombie 4, and what you need and the gear for everything. So let's start with Zombie. So, for Zombie Slayer, if you look here, Revenant Horror, you can see there's Revenant Horror 1, 2, 3, and 4 being the hardest, which I didn't beat yet. So, and also there are these random drops which you can get, right? So, and you can get books and stuff. So, let's start the gear which you need to beat a Revenant Horror 1. So, what you would need is a lapis armor, full lapis armor, and no, maybe leaflet might work, but full lapis armor will definitely work, and an undead sword, which if you see at spawn, if you go right here, you will see that there is Mine Merchant, Armor Smith, and Weaponsmith. You click him, and then you can see you can buy an undead sword for 100 coins. And then a full lapis set would only cost around 10,000 coins, which you could probably get pretty easily. So, now you have the gear. How should you beat it? So, if you don't know how to start a quest yet, what you do is you go here, you go to here, and then you go to base Revenant Horror, and then you click Revenant Horror 1, and then you click confirm, and then it starts the quest. So it's pretty good. But you basically have to do this with your undead sword, and then once you kill, I think it says 15, I'm gonna just use my bow to speed things up. Once you kill 15, right, it says, because I use mods, it says close to spawning boss, you click 14, and then you see this boss spawns, right? It barely does any damage to me, but as you see, no, it doesn't do any damage to me, but as you see, if you hit it with, if you kill it, right, it says, nice, Slayer boss slain. And then what you do is you go back to that basement thing, go back here, and then you click Slayer quest complete, and then you claim your Slayer XP. As you see, it says Zombie Slayer 5 next level and 10,200. That's because I already did a lot of Revenant Horrors. I do Revenant Horror 3s. And yeah, so that's that. And then also, once you do Revenant Horror 1, you should get to Zombie Slayer level 1, then you click to claim the rewards. And what you do is you get a Wand of Healing, right? You need 16 Revenant Viscera and Revenant Flesh, and a stick, which shouldn't take you very long. It should take you about 10, maybe 20 of these, which should barely take you any time. Or you could try doing a Slayer number 2, like a Slayer level 2, and then, yeah. So, you beat your Revenant Horror 1, right? And, now you want to know how to do Revenant Horror 2. Or, oh yeah, also you should craft your Wand of Mending first. Just craft it. It shouldn't take very long. You could try doing Revenant Horror 2 with it. I think it would be pretty easy. So, yeah, as I was saying. Now, to do a Revenant Horror 2. What you would need is maybe an aspect of the end. You could try with the other gear, but it would be pretty difficult to do so if you don't do that much damage. So what you should do is get yourself some Ender Armor in the aspect of the end. This would cost a little bit more at around 50,000. So you should save up for that. But it's totally worth it. Doing Revenant Horror 2s are fun. Let me show you me doing one right now. Okay, and see I'm about to summon a Revenant Horror 2, and it does no damage to me. It would do damage to you, but doesn't do that much damage to me. I mean, these crits do. But then when I kill it, right, It's a nice way boss coin talk to him. Right? And then you do that, and then you claim your Slayer XP, then bam. That's how you do 1 and 2. But the next ones are a lot more difficult. What you want for the next one is full strong dragon armor and an aspect of the dragons. You might be thinking, why? But the answer is because, well, you'll see. Some time to spawn the boss, but then what it gives you is basically worth it. Like, it's good. Yeah, and also, I wouldn't recommend doing, Zombie Slayer, doing this Zombie Slayer level 3 yet. If you're not, if you're early game, I would not recommend doing this, because, like, it would be very difficult for early game players. But yeah, that's the level 3 done. What I recommend doing is, doing the level 3 zombies until you, have the Zombie Slayer level 6. What's good about Zombie Slayer level 6 is you unlock the, you unlock the Reaper Falchion recipe. See, I'm not there yet, I still need 10,000 more XP, but if I prove my rewards, I know this recipe, which is difficult. But more importantly, what I do is I get the Reaper Falchion recipe, which is really good, because I heal 10 damage per hit, I receive 20% less damage from zombies on held. This is the perfect sword to do Rev 4s. So just do Rev 3s until you're level 6. It shouldn't take you that long. I mean, take you a good amount of time, but not that long. So, and then once you have the Reaper Falchion, you can basically do Revenant 3s until you're Slayer level 9. Or until you're Combat 50, but that would take 3 million XP. And as you see, there should be my stats somewhere. Yeah. So now, let's go on to tarantulas. Tarantulas are probably the second hardest boss, and I'm going to show you how to do them. So you start with the Tarantula Broodfather 1. This should not take you very long. Again, you should be able to do it in Lapis Armor and a Spider Sword, which you can also buy at the Weaponsmith. That was easy. Next, for the Spider level 2, basically the same Ender Armor and an aspect of the End. I mean, it might do damage to you, but like then, wrong side. It might do damage to you, but yeah. Next are the Tarantula Broodfather 3. What you want to use for the Tarantula Broodfather 3 is some Tarantula Armor. You should do Spider Slayer level 2s until you're level 4. This should take you not that long, but it should take you some time, and then you should craft these. Each piece is around 500,000, not that expensive if you can do if you have the patience to do Tarantulas 2 until you're level 4. Or, again, you can use Strong Dragon Armor and an AOTD to do 3s. But the ultimate setup to do 3s really quickly is some full Tarantula Armor. And as you see, I almost have 3,000 kills on all of them. So, and what you want to do is, if you have the Magic Spatful, use it. And then do that. And then you want to do the Tarantula Broodfather 3. Splash. And yeah. Now the boss will spawn. What you want to do is basically just take the boss and use a Wand of Mending if you already did your, did a lot of your, level 3s. Also, this Tarantula Broodfather has this really weird attack where it does a lot of damage. So, like, just be sure you have good healing and stuff. And also, the good thing about Tarantula Armor, it has a chance of doing double damage when it hits you, which is really good for you. As you see, I just killed the boss. You basically want to do the same thing with Tarantula Broodfather's tier 4, except with better kill armor. Yeah. So, next, what you want to do is the Svens. Svens are probably the most difficult out of all of these, and like for all of the others, you should be able to do Sven tier 1s really easily with just Lapis armor, and yeah, just Lapis armor and an undead sword. Next, for the tier 2, you wouldn't need a God Splash, that's for sure. But like you'd need better armor, you'd need probably Under Armor, and maybe an AOTE, as I said before. And next what you want to do is you want to yeah, so you have that, and then next what you want to do is get yourself some Mastiff Armor. Mastiff Armor would take a long time to get. I mean, not that long. You'd need like to do a bunch of tier 2s. See Sven Packmaster and then boss level rewards. You need to get to Wolf Slayer level 4 by only doing tier 2s. And when you're Wolf Slayer level 2, what I would definitely recommend is getting your Radiant Power Orb, which is a very good thing. Then here you get your Maddox Bat Phone, which is the thing I used, and then here you get the recipe to the Mastiff Armor. All of this armor would cost around 2 million combined. So yeah. Next, what you want to do is you want to do Svens in either the Birch Forest or just in the ruins. The ruins are good because no one does them there anymore, and it would give you like XP quickly. And sadly I can't demonstrate Sven for you because I don't have my Mastiff Armor right now. But yeah, you would want to do Sven tier 3s or tier 4s if you have a God Splash until you're Sven level 6. And then you're Sven level 6, what you want to do is just get your Pooch Sword and then just farm till level 7 and then maybe get an Overflux Capacitor as an RNG drop. But also one more quick thing. You can see your Global Combat XP here, but also you go to Sven Packmaster and then you can see boss drops. You can see like possible drops. Go over the main drops and everything. So for the Revenant Horde, the main drop for this is a Scythe Blade, which you unlock at level 7. But you can get many other RNGesus drops, like a Beheaded Horror, and stuff like that. So, for the Tarantula, the main RNG drop is a Digested Mosquito, which allows you to craft the Mosquito Bow, which is a really good weapon. And the main RNG drop for Sven Packmasters is not the Red Cog, it's actually the Overflux Capacitor, which is worth around 50 million coins. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the first video for this channel. So goodbye, and see you in another video.